Hello, my loves. This is Miss Ortega, and you have found Story Time with Mia the Pug. If you're new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe down below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Today, boys and girls, we are going to read an Easter story titled A Grumpy Easter Bunny. Now, in this story, boys and girls, there's an Easter bunny that gets tired of having to make everything for Easter, like the jelly beans, the Easter eggs, the chocolates. He gets tired and he ends up making a very poor choice that ends up having him bad consequences. Now, let's go ahead and find out what this grumpy Easter bunny decided to do, what his consequences were, and what ends up happening at the end of the story. Now, let's remember that in real life, every poor decision that we make will end up in a bad consequence. Even your parents have bad consequences after they make a poor choice. So let's always remember to be good citizens and make the best choices that we can make throughout the whole day. Are you ready to begin, Mia? Let's begin, guys!
A Grumpy Easter Bunny by Justin Corman and illustrated by Lucinda McQueen. Deep in the forest, on the night before Easter, the bunnies danced under the moon. They were all as happy as, well, Easter bunnies, except for one grumpy bunny named Hopper. After the bunnies had finished dancing, Sir Byron, the great hare, told them, "You are the messengers of spring. Go now and spread love and joy." Hopper kicked a stone and grumbled, "Joy and love? Ha! I hate that mushy stuff." As he waited in line for his wheelbarrow full of Easter treats, Hopper grew even grumpier. What was the point of making treats all year and then running your paws off to hide them for someone else to find? While the other bunnies gladly began their rounds, Hopper dragged his already tired feet. Hopper gazed at the heap of chocolate bunnies, marshmallow chicks, caramels, raspberry creams, and other delights. "I wish all these treats were mine," he thought hungrily. Then his ears flew up with a wicked idea. "They could be mine," he said. "Who will ever know if I keep the goodies or give them away?" Hopper ran to his bureau, pushing the heavy wheelbarrow as fast as he could. Hopper tried to roll the heavy wheelbarrow inside, but it was too wide. He pushed and shoved and pushed some more. He was so busy pushing, Hopper didn't notice a strawberry cream-filled egg fall off the wheelbarrow. The egg rolled down the shady path toward the stream. Hopper popped up his tiny chest. Then he pushed with all his might. The wheelbarrow lurched forward and the grumpy bunny fell flat on his face. "That was almost as hard as delivering the treats," Hopper complained. But at last, the goodies were inside. Hopper ran his paws through the mountain of candy. He juggled jelly beans and made marshmallow nests for the chocolate eggs. Then he began to eat and eat and eat. Hopper gobbled and gnawed the whole night through. Now he didn't feel so grumpy, but he did feel very sticky and a little too full. Finally, he decided to go to the stream to get a nice cool drink. Hopper stopped when he heard a mew, mew, mew. He peeked out from behind a tree and saw Lottie, Spotty, and Dottie, 3 kittens who lived nearby. Hopper hid in the reeds and listened. They must be here somewhere, Spotty mewed. This is Easter morning, isn't it? Lottie asked. Oh dear, Hopper thought. The kittens are searching for Easter treats and they aren't going to find any. Hopper felt an uncomfortable stirring deep inside. Should he have eaten the treats? Had he done the wrong thing? Then, to Hopper's great surprise, Dottie cried, I found one! She had found the strawberry cream-filled egg that had fallen off of his wheelbarrow. Before Hopper could say a word, Spotty and Lottie rushed to their sister. I'm the oldest, Spotty said, grabbing for the egg. I'm the hungriest, Lottie argued. I found it, Dottie squeaked. Hopper felt terrible as he watched the kittens wrestle and hiss in the dewy grass. Suddenly, the kittens rolled right over the egg and smashed it to bits. They stopped wrestling and stared at the gooey mess. We should have shared, Spotty mewed sadly. We shouldn't have been greedy, Lottie sighed. We'll divide what's left of it, Dottie said firmly. Then the 3 kittens hugged. Oh dear, Hopper said to himself. He turned away from the kittens, only to find himself nose to nose with Sir Byron, the great hare. Why haven't you delivered to your area? Sir Byron demanded. Hopper opened his mouth, but no sound came out. The chocolate that was smeared all over his face said it all. Come with me, Sir Byron said. Hopper followed him to the bureau, and the kittens tagged along behind. Sir Byron gave the kittens what was left of Hopper's goodies and made them honorary Easter bunnies. Go now, Sir Byron told the kittens. Spread joy and love. The great hare turned to Hopper. As for you, he said, you shall watch the kittens hide your treats. Perhaps then you'll understand what it means to be an Easter bunny. It took a while for the kittens to get the knack of hippity-hopping, but they had no trouble at all spreading joy. Hopper followed as they crossed the forest, hiding a brightly colored egg here, a chocolate bunny there. He watched as young gophers, squirrels, moles, and mice squeaked with delight as they found their treats. Hopper looked up and saw the clouds change from pink to fluffy white. He saw the first crocuses open their petals. Hopper felt a lump in his throat. He'd always just worked his route, then gone home to soak his sore paws. He had never noticed the wonder and magic of Easter before. It made him feel happy inside. Just then, Sir Byron appeared at his side. What do you think about Easter now, Hopper? It's wonderful, Hopper said. From then on, Hopper was glad to be an Easter bunny. He didn't mind spending every day of the year making treats for others to enjoy. And the next year, for the first time in his life, Hopper was eager for the night before Easter. Finally, the magic night arrived. Hopper's feet felt as light as marshmallow chicks as he danced the Easter bunny dance. He couldn't wait to get his wheelbarrow heaped with treats and hide them all over the woods for happy youngsters to find. When Sir Byron gave Hopper his wheelbarrow, he said, Since you have an awfully big route for one little bunny, I have arranged for you to have some helpers." Hopper laughed as the three little kittens popped out from behind the great hare. And as they pushed their delicious load through the moonlit forest with a hippity, hoppity, mew, 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 Hopper realized just how much happiness Easter brings. Happy Easter! The end. Thank you for watching the story with us. Till next time. Bye.